Hello everyone, welcome to your daily Oracle card show. This is for May 25th, 2014. And again, I'm going to keep using the Tree Magic deck because I think it adds something nice to the reading. And I am working on another deck, but it's going to be a while because they're all new chickens and I don't have that many chickens yet. So we have to wait for me to collect my chickens before the new deck comes out. So, but by the time I get them all, because I'm working on it as I go, hopefully it'll be by the end of the year. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the reading, and I'll do what I did yesterday and draw 4 cards of the Chicken Oracle, and then 4 cards from Gillian Kemp's Tree Magic. Oh, Gita. We haven't got Gita yet. So this is Gita, named after Bhagavad Gita, which is the song of royalty. Well, we got Lavender yesterday, but here she is again. And Pleiadia is new. She's named after the Pleiadian star system. And Little Spirit Angel. So, which we get on a regular basis. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the middle card. We have happiness. And the reading in the middle says, the intoxication of love will be as strong as the scent of the lime tree's flowers. And this is number 33, the lime tree, which is happiness. And 33 is also movement, movement in both the body and the emotional realm. So a lot of times things get stuck in the body and the emotions. So 33 is nice how things get moving. And of course I always think of in Christianity Jesus died at 33, and I think about how that number, his age of 33, really got well, it wasn't about that his age got everyone moving, but wow, that's young to die, huh? 33. But anyway, his death got humanity really moving in their emotions and physical reality. So, okay, so the reading here. Well, we have, starting out, Gita, which is the song of it could be considered the song of God, or it could be the song of the high class also, which is how you live and strive towards the ultimate self, the ultimate intelligence and love within yourself, and strive for the greatest life possible. Really, it's about how to manifest that perfect life that you want. And I say the number one lesson for manifesting the perfect life is really being aware of projections. When you are in relationship with anybody, or even the way we see everybody is through our own filters and our own eyes, and we really project ourselves onto other people. We assume everybody is like us, and that's not true. People are not like us. Everybody is different. But usually the more advanced person, the one that is more mature, psychologically and emotionally mature, they bring out, they become like the unconscious leaders. Like everybody will look to these people as leaders, and what happens is people will meet those expectations. They see, oh, this is the person. This, it's like they know you want them to be, or they are expected to be at a certain level in their own maturity of heart and mind, and so they'll play that and they will present that, but and you can really bring that out in a person. So a person who is struggling in their life, you can always bring out the beauty in those people. But if they really do have some skeletons in the closet, or if they really do have a nature that is based in doing things that really suck people's energy, or that are if their survival is dependent on taking from others, then you're not going to change their nature, even though they will present very well. So it's, even though you can influence other people, be careful of who they are, because they will not change, and that will come out. And that's really the nature of psychopathology. I talked about that briefly in the weekly live oracle reading, but with those people, they present really well, but they're still waiting to get what they want from you. So they will do what they need to do to get close to you, or get their hooks in you, and then you lose everything. So this is about really to spot people's true nature, and to be able to keep a healthy distance, and to have good boundaries. And when you have those good boundaries, then you can start to thrive in your own personal life. And so, yeah, that's something that needs to be mastered for somebody to have abundance in their life, is to have those boundaries. And this actually also gets into that law of attraction. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it really drives me nuts. I can't. I mean, I know people who commit suicide over that thing, and it just really empowers people who are taking money from people, and then really beats up the victims that are, not at fault, and they're not to blame for being prey to the predators. But anyway. It talks about Dharma. This book, Bhagavad Gita, is really heavy in talking about your duty to the world, your service, and karma hasn't even begun yet. I've never seen a person getting what they deserve from the masses, and it has to. The whole world needs to wake up to who people are, and have right relationships before people start getting what they deserve. Because right now it's exactly opposite. People feel uncomfortable with a crazy person, so what they do is they usually please the crazy person and hurt the good person who is already, being preyed upon. So anyway, this is about not blaming somebody for being a victim, and knowing that's this person's service to understand the nature of evil in people. And evil is very real, and it works through people who are, maybe the core of the person is not evil, but it works through society, like a massive effect on people where everybody kind of does the same thing and leans towards what they're uncomfortable with and pleases, they try to please the person who's yelling the loudest, and but usually the person who ends up being a victim is not pleasing those people. They're standing their ground, which makes them a target, and then they don't have, right now society's not strong enough to stand by the heroes. Those are the heroes, are the people who stand their ground. So this is about how to find, be a hero, but be a hero in a way where you're safe. So you want to keep your boundaries and keep your distance from people who are going to prey off you. So, but at the same time, continue to be that hero, because that's the service, and also understanding and knowing the person in front of you, even though you might be influencing them to make them appear more positive than they are. And then the one after that, 4 of diamonds, 4 of earth, is lavender. So, again, this is, relaxing and shaking things off. And this actually seems like, this is something you need to restore and recuperate yourself. So, I guess, it kind of seems like there's a little bit of a struggle or something that, if you need to take that time to relax, you've had the encounter, and even if you're totally aware of everything you need to know when you have an encounter, you might know everything you need to know, but when somebody hurts you, it hurts you anyway, and it's just, you can't put yourself in that situation. So it kind of seems like a situation is, usually it bothers you more when it reoccurs, but it happened in the first place, and it's impossible to have someone be abusive towards you and not need to take that little bit of time to rejuvenate and freshen up and wash your face and relax and nurture yourself. So and then on the other side we have Pleiadia, the 5 of diamonds, and this is about change in the physical world, and change in the physical world, it really has to happen through people. Nothing's gonna come from outer space, or nothing's gonna come from just supernatural phenomena and change everything for people. Even if you believe in, something like the Christ consciousness or whatever, it's like it has to come through people. So this is about people receiving the knowledge that they need to make changes. So, and actually, Pleiadia does represent the star system that's supposedly the highest of extraterrestrial intelligence. If you were to see the kind of the hierarchy of the sensitive and intelligent extraterrestrials, that's supposed to be Pleiadia. So, I'm not trying to get into aliens, but it just represents this knowledge from the stars, the knowledge from something high above us, and and also the Christ consciousness, or whatever you believe in, just the evolution of the mind, where you receive the mind, and not just one person, but many people, the movement of humanity is able to happen, and truth gets acted upon. So, and then we have, of course, the two of mind, little spirit angel, who the right decision, or the right knowing what to do, will come when the timing is right, and that's the moment you'll take action. You'll make your decisions when everything lines up for you. So, and then in the middle we have the happiness again. So, so really, what I'm seeing in this is, here's a situation that is almost like the repeating thing that keeps happening from the beginning of time. Like, this the same dynamics keep going on, where the oppressors stay in charge, and that's the thing I was talking about. It's like, the murderers always come back murderers. They don't come back as victims. If you believe in reincarnation, it's like we all have had the same position and the same role in our life from the beginning of time. The good people have been good from the beginning of time. The bad people have been bad from the beginning of time. And, the good people become victims, and the bad people, are able to wield their power, especially the way the social structure is set up in the world today, and our unconscious, because nobody's really looking at this stuff, so our unconscious tendencies really cater towards the oppressors. So, we're running out of time, so I could go on and on about these guys. But okay, so anyway, this is about just relaxing with this phenomena of the same thing that's been going on over and over and over again. But there is the hierarchy of peacefulness in the heart and mind, and love in the heart and mind, and intelligence in the heart and mind. And so we just gotta keep ourselves safe and keep our boundaries. And on the other side of that, people are waking up, and things are changing, and people are figuring out, the intentions are there. So as soon as the mind becomes clear, the actions will be taken. And in the middle, that's a nice one. The intoxication of love will be as strong as the scent of the lime tree's flowers. So, happiness and joy and love, it just looks like a really happy ending and a really good place to come into. And we have the butterfly in there, which is always transformation. So, anyway, I hope you got what you needed out of the reading today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.